I borrowed some money and opened up this gym about 21 years ago. Wow. And so the challenge with me at this time was that, you know, what I was taught at BYU was all about restriction. You know, calories in, calories out. And that was the foundation of what I learned at BYU in terms of, you know, how to get people to lose weight or to get healthy. And it was all about calorie intake, right? And it was just a mathematical equation. You know, if they worked their butt off in the gym and restricted their caloric intake, they're going to have success. Well, as I saw, it's just from a standpoint of my clients, it wasn't working, right? They'd lose weight, they'd put it right back on. They'd lose weight if they had some kind of event that we were pushing towards, they'd lose weight. Once the event was over, weight came right back on again, right? Okay, something's wrong here, right? This can't be the answer, right? And so, and actually a guy about 10 years ago, maybe 12 years ago, from Salt Lake came down, and I was kind of getting into a process called intuitive eating, and it's really kind of an eating disorder kind of Bible on how to not look at calories and restriction as the foundation of our eating habits, but really to try to be more intuitive around those that don't count, track, and measure things, just, you know, try to listen to our bodies as we're eating. So I was really kind of getting into that. And as I was doing that, this guy comes up from Salt Lake and says, hey, you know, I'm trying this new program out where we're feeding our clients 80% fat, you know, 15% or so protein and 5% carbohydrate. I'm like, what the crap are you talking about? I can't, that sounds like Atkins diet. I'm not feeding my clients fat. They're all going to die of heart disease, right? And I'm thinking, holy crap, what's going on here? I mean, he was showing his results in terms of diabetic reversal, about triglyceride reversal. I mean, he was showing me, you know, 400 or 500 on the triglyceride, and in 90 days it was down to like 60 or 70. I'm thinking, what? There's no way. There's not a medicine on planet Earth that can do that. And he's saying, I'm just telling you, this is, you know, what's happening. And so I started to reduce my clients' carbohydrate intake, and I started to add more fat to their diet. No processed, no man-made fats of any kind, no canola oil. I knew that pretty much then, you know. What really kind of changed the momentum, though, was when I was reintroduced to Dr. Bikman. Ben was actually an undergraduate student here at Elevate when he was doing his undergraduate degree at BYU, and he came in, and so we became friends because I was the owner here, and so he was a student here for 90 days or whatever he had to do it, and I just loved him, and we became friends. Well, once he left my gym, he went off and got his master's, his PhD, and went off somewhere else, and so I went to BYU to listen to him speak, and there was Ben. And I'm like, Ben, what the hell are you doing here, man? And he says, well, I'm the one that invited, you know, him over here. I'm like, dude, are you in this low carb space? Are you in the keto space? And he says, yes, this is all I've been doing my research on. I've been doing this for a couple of years and seeing success. I had no idea the role insulin played at all, zero. I just knew if I brought people's carbohydrate load down and if I got them more fat, they seemed to lose weight and get better. I knew why, because I was reading The Art and Science of Low Carb Living. That was really the Bible that I was looking at, and so I knew some of the basics, right? But they really didn't talk about insulin that much. So Ben and I just started chatting, you know, and I started to look at his research on insulin and insulin resistance, but I really didn't know that was the foundation of most of our diseases, right? I mean, Dr. Bikman we have something on our website on Insulin IQ. We call it the Wheel of Death. You know, you have heart disease, PCOS, fatty liver disease, obesity, Alzheimer's, dementia, you know, heart disease, blah, blah, cancer, in some way or another, insulin resistance has got its tentacles in just about every disease that we know of, you know, chronic disease.
Created and summarized, easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points.